Good. And trim it out. Okay. 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 Let's get that speed in. And trim. Keep trimming. Keep the nose up. Nose up. Good.
150 foot high.
See how we're turning ever so slightly? Yeah, don't turn. Okay, nose down. That's it. Okay, maintain this heading. There it is. Over here.
That active sentence into a passive sentence. That is your biggest mistake.
He's driving his car.
Anyone else can guess the mistake.
Yes.
So only a Crown was successful in finding the mistake. That is why we have so many crosses there.
Teacher, if you ask me for the thing, we can't change it to passive.
We can't change it to passive. To passive. Why?
Because of the object.
Object. Thank you very much. His
was being driven.
car. Thank you.
His car was being driven or
His being. His car was being driven by him. The car was
driven by him.
his.
Car is being driven.
His car
Is in passive sentence.
Teacher, can you say like this? The car is being driven by him. By
The tense that we have
plus
yes.
to be verb.
plus to be verb plus being plus third form.
of the verb. To be verb. Yes, why not? We are allowed to change that. He is driving his car. You have what tense? The tense that we have here. Is it continuous tense?
He said that he was driving a car.
He said that? He was driving a car. Yes.
You got it.
Thank you.
Our mission here is to build a sustainable, professionalized force for the Afghan Air Force, and in doing that we deal with the lieutenants on a daily basis, helping them learn professionalism as well as the English language prior to going to pilot training.
Okay. Can you describe a little bit about your job, what you do every day?
My job is to manage, currently, to manage approximately 30 Afghan lieutenants as they learn the English language as well as prepare for pilot training.
Okay. What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job is daily activity with the Afghan lieutenants. I am by trade an AFPAC hand, which put me through some additional training to learn the English language and a little bit about the culture, and actually to be able to use that training here in dealing with the students on a daily basis is really beneficial.
Okay. What are your goals for your students?
The goals for our students are to better themselves in the manner of professionalism as well as officership, and to eventually become pilots for their Afghan Air Force and to help with the security of their country.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about Thunder Lab and what you do here?
Thunder Lab is a 24/7 English immersion environment. Basically, it works hand in hand with the Kabul English Language Training Center, also known as Celtic. That school is actually where the students learn from Defense Language Institute instructors the English language. We provide an environment where they can come home from those classes and actually speak the language in an environment where there are English-speaking mentors. This actually helps their language skills increase at a significantly faster rate.
Okay. How do you support the development of these students?
We have three phases here, phases of training within the Thunder Lab. First is focused on professionalism, second is focused on teamwork, and the third is focused on the English language piece. We do that by breaking up our curriculum into 3 phases as well. One focused on the professionalism and leadership aspect. Second, English review of the information that they get at Celtic. And the third piece is aviation, is to give them an initial vocabulary and initial exposure to what it is like to be a pilot, to use flight simulator to actually learn the vocabulary that pilots are going to be faced with as they go on with their training.
Okay. What do you see in the future for your students?
I'm hoping that we see great results. Currently, we have several students that have graduated, approximately 35 students that have graduated the Thunder Lab and have gone to follow-on training for their English as well as pilot training. When they return in the next year to year and a half, we're hoping that they will be able to follow on and actually build and sustain their Air Force.
Okay. What are you trying to develop in your students?
We're trying to develop a sense of professionalism, a sense of officership, a sense of desire to help support and help maintain their Air Force as well as the security of their nation.
Okay. What's your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part of the day is interaction with them following our dinner period, where we'll sit and just talk in either the English language or Dari, but having that face-to-face interaction with the students is very rewarding.
Okay. Can you describe what you're most proud of about this program?
It is seeing the end result. Seeing the result when a student comes through from day one with very little English background, very little English language, to the point where they graduate and get on the plane to go to the States or to go on to pilot training, where they actually, you've seen such a progress over that amount of time, over the 4 months that they're here. That is the most rewarding thing to me.
Okay. What are some of the challenges you faced in this program?
We have a lot of challenges. First of all, I would say is the integration of females into the Afghan Air Force. That is a very tough challenge based on cultural differences between the United States, the UK, and Afghanistan. The second would be the the educational level that the students possess. Very, very different educational norms over here as compared to the UK or the US.
Okay. What are some of the challenges you're helping your students overcome?
I think one of the biggest things that we help them overcome is confidence, problems with confidence, self-confidence, trying to build motivation, to build confidence in their abilities. They have the ability, in conjunction, as I said, with Celtic, their English language is improving. We allow them the opportunity to create self-confidence and actually feel comfortable speaking the English language.
Okay. What advantage is provided by having the different forces here?
Variety. Variety is the key to life. Additionally, we have joint as well as coalition partners at the Thunder Lab. Having those different mentors here provides a different perspective that the students can experience. If they were to sit and listen to me all the time speaking, they would get used to one person speaking. Having a multitude of instructors here gives exposure to different dialects, different slang, different use of the English language, and I think that benefits them in the long run.
Okay. Anything else you want to add that we haven't covered? There's a lot on this program that, you know.
There is. I think that each student, it's dependent on each student and the motivational level of each student. We have seen successes, we've seen failures. However, for the whole, I am very impressed with the lieutenants that we are trying to professionalize, and their ability to adapt and their desire to adapt and their hope for their country. I think that's a great thing.
Okay. Thank you.
I think it's that self-motivation piece that that is the standout quality. It's very, very difficult to learn a foreign language, especially a foreign language that has a different alphabet than your own. I see that certain students take the time and put the effort in, not just in class, but also take that extra effort to have conversation. They also have, they take that extra time to study on their own, where others probably sit back and relax because they're no longer in class. And that is a major difference, and I think a major discriminator between the differences of the students.